I'm Shane from Ohio, and my Marvel Legends figure of the year is Jack-O-Lantern. Thanks, and Merry Christmas.
Shane, Jack-O-Lantern, a real banger from way earlier this year. Easy for people to forget, the figures that came out around January, but man, Jack-O-Lantern, that was a big highlight for Marvel Legends.
Hello David, this is Jorge coming at you from the United States of America, and I'm recording this on my birthday. For 2024 figure of the year, for me, has to be the Marvel Legends Green Goblin from No Way Home. Merry Christmas!
Jorge, No Way Home Green Goblin, coming out at the tail end of last year, but you know what? I'm going to allow it, because I've actually got a couple of late 2023 figures on my top 10 list as well. And also, when the figure is this good, he gets a little pass.
Hey, Displaying-Model-Behaviour. This is Steve from New York, and this is my favorite figure from 2024. It's Ghost Rider from Marvel Legends, and I did a mod. So yeah, he is super cool. Anyway, cool.
Steve, how do you make that Ghost Rider look better? Throw in some mods like that. Those lights, oh, dude, I've given a chef's kiss already, but you know what? Just for that, absolute. That looks the business.
Hello, David and Displaying-Model-Behaviour crew. My name is Eric, and I'm from Spartanburg, South Carolina, USA, and these are my top figures of the year. But the number one has got to be the Revoltech Agent Venom. He's just an amazing figure. Very glad that I picked him up. Hope everyone enjoys all the fantastic toys that came out this year, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Can't believe I forgot about this guy, but most of my MAFEX figures for the year were reissues, so MAFEX Bane, definitely one of the best figures of the year. Possibly either tied for first or definitely a very close second.
Eric, great selection right there. And honestly, the one that really caught my eye on your table, that fighting armor Magneto. I love the look of that because it's got a bit of an Onslaught kind of vibe to it and a bit of a Marvel Rivals look as well. That one for me, that's a real hit from this year.
Hi, my name is Joshua, and this is my figure of the year, the SH Figuarts Spider-Punk. Hey Dave, I realized that your figure of the year video is only Legends while I was watching your stream, so my Marvel Legend of the year is this movie Carnage.
Hey, don't worry, brother. It's all good because you know what? It's not just Marvel Legends. I can understand why you might have got that impression, though, because I did do a Marvel Legends best of video. But no, all figures are welcome. And that Spider-Punk, whoo doggy. Yeah, that's a good choice. But then again, so is Carnage. Man, you got a lot of good action figures.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a very wonderful Christmas. I'm going to be going over my best and favorite figures of the year. Yes, figures. I couldn't pick out one figure to really go over everything that I collect. I collect wrestling, I collect Marvel, and I collect DC. So I couldn't just pick that one figure to really go over everything. I also want to say that I am a in-box collector, so my opinions are going to be vastly different from out-of-box collectors. And I also just want to say I'm not choosing figures that I did not buy this year. There are so many wonderful figures that came out this year that I just wasn't able to find, so they will not be here. As DC McFarlane goes, I'm going with the Chase Black and White Adam West Batman. As Marvel goes, I'm going with the Cyclops X-97. And as wrestling goes, I'm going with the Amazon exclusive Seth Rollins Ultimate Edition Fan Takeover. So those are my favorite figures of the year. Thank you, Displaying-Model-Behaviour, for allowing me to do this. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a very wonderful Christmas.
Ha ha! Brody, if it's Seth Rollins, I got to do the terrible Seth Rollins laugh. I'm not going to retake that because Seth Rollins wouldn't. He'd just go ha 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 and then say something stupid. I don't like Seth Rollins, but the action figure's wicked.
Merry Christmas from the tiny island of Bermuda. These are me and my dad's best action figures of the year 2024.
First, some honorable mentions. We have Velaverse, they had a great year. Savage Crucible was a standout. That's all of Wave 1. Some Marvel Legends, Sabretooth, Pole Man and Iron Fist, Hulk and Wolverine. You got Dalsim in there. Jada Toys was outstanding again. Then you got the Wolverine, Astonishing X-Men Wolverine. Ghillie suit at the bottom there. These are some of the honorable mentions for 2024. And there's a few more outstanding Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends had an absolutely great year this year. X-Men, or the standard X-Men, you got the Scarlet Spider. Of course, with the soft goods from GPS Lot. Now we're getting into the major contenders. Moff Toys Secret Agent looks as much like Daniel Craig as Daniel Craig himself. Then you come down, you get Katuta, Cassos and Thales, the Minotaur Brothers, Bro Toys Kratos, and my pick for the top action figure of 2024. This gorgeous, amazing Mezco Toys King Conan. He even has the torch to lead the way. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a great 2025, and we'll see you again next year.
Have a Merry Christmas!
Greetings to you guys over in Bermuda. Dude, that's so cool. I love that there are so many folks from just all over the world sending in videos. That's amazing. And speaking of amazing, that entire collection you've got there, absolutely awesome. I got some serious envy going on with some of those figures. Absolutely awesome display.
Hello, Displaying Model Behavior. This is Andrew, aka Virtual Dave 26, and my top figure of 2024 is Revoltech Elemental Hero Neos. Oh yeah. So, Elemental Hero Neos, the ace monster of Jade and Yuki in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Revoltech have done an amazing job here recreating the best hero of them all, Elemental Hero Neos. It's been a real resurgence in Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately. SH Figure Arts, Revoltech, some oddball companies are doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Figures now. Absolutely love to see it. I hope we get more elemental heroes going forward. They're definitely my favourite cards from the game, and I hope to see more. Well, there you go. Elemental Hero Neos at number 1. Such a great figure. And it pairs so well with this Jaden Yuki. Oh, I hope we get more. Like, all of them. Absolutely love Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and this is a great representation. Merry Christmas, guys. See you next year.
Andrew, Elemental Hero Neo. We're at the end of the year and I'm still discovering figures that passed me by. That looks wicked. Great choice.
Ho 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 and Merry Christmas to everyone here at Displaying-Model-Behaviour. I'm Vintage Bob and hopefully I'm appropriately attired for our little get-together. I got my tree lit and my vintage fireplace going. So who's my favorite Marvel Legends of 2024? Without question, despite my repeated complaining about the price, it would have to be, and he's worth every penny, the Allfather, Mighty Odin. Thor's always been my favorite Marvel character, so Odin was a must-have. And I never liked the old Build-A-Figure. I always thought he looked a little creepy, kind of like those old grim 1920s European Santa Claus Christmas cards. And of course, the MCU version looked about as, powerful and imposing as Aunt May. This Odin gets on the shelf, all the other figures bend their knee and bow their heads. Now, I did do a little tweaking because he was a little bit plain. I added white to his beard and some detail to his little horned knee things. And of course, his horns on his helmet had to be tweaked a little bit to add some color to him. Especially his all gold helmet, that looked really plain. So I added blue to it, so it now matches his armor. So he looks a lot better that way. Still got to find some good fabric for the cape. But in the meantime, Merry Christmas, everyone here at Displaying-Model-Behaviour, and you guys have a Happy New Year.
Vintage Bob, thank you so much for all of your support throughout the year, man. And Odin, what a great choice. My choice for Marvel Legends of the Year. And I don't even have that one in hand. But when you just look at him, it's like, yeah, you can't argue with that.
Hey, Dave, and Merry Christmas to all of you guys here in the Displaying-Model-Behaviour community. My name is Joey B. I now live in Dallas, Texas. And my figure of the year is the Beast of the Mesozoic Gorgosaurus. I don't have it in hand at the moment. I own it, but I can't physically get to it. It's locked up in storage. Just don't have any figures on display in my new place. but here's a picture of it. Just want to say some Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Joey B, my man, it had to be a dinosaur knowing you, and what a great choice as well. And with that in mind, I think you might like my top 10 for the year, because there might be a little bit of dino representation there too.
Hey, Dave, Model Behavior, happy holidays. My name's Matsudo. I'm in the United States in Tennessee. I'm a quarter Japanese, Scottish, and Irish, and you'll have to forgive me. I currently have Bell's palsy, so I kind of look like Two-Face right now. But anyhow, let's get into this. My figure of the year is Guyver. You got it. Yes, it is Max Factory Ultimate Edition Anniversary Guyver 1, and it is amazing. I love it. It was slated to come out last year at the end, and it got pushed back to February of this year, and so it is my figure of the year. If you don't have it, I strongly suggest checking it out and picking it up. Happy holidays. Bye, Model Behavior.
Matsudo, my man, thank you so much for that video, dude, and I hope you get well soon. Hey, look, if JR could do 30 years of commentary, you ain't gonna have a problem, brother. So heal up soon. Best wishes to you. And also, that Guyver, holy potatoes, I see that in store all the time when I go toy hunting, and every time that I come home without it, it's like, whew, one of these days, he's gonna be on my shelf, because he does look awesome.
Hello, I am Gabriel from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I am going to be showcasing for you my favorite action figure of 2024. And I think, for me, it really has to go down to the Daniel Rand Iron Fist that they did in the 85th anniversary Luke Cage and Iron Fist two-pack. Excuse me. And he just comes with so many hands and extra heads and Fire Fists, of course. And he's been my favorite since I was a kid, and he's just so classic and detailed, and I love his do-rag and his whole costume and his shoes. I got the shoes right, his weird little shoes, but I absolutely love him so much, and he goes right on my wall next to Luke Cage and Daredevil. But thank you so much for having me.
Gabriel, Iron Fist. This was a figure kind of like She-Hulk I dismissed when I saw it revealed, and then I actually got a better look at it, and I realized the faces, the sculpt, the hands, the accessories, oh my goodness, they did Danny Rand proud.
Hey, what's up, Dave? My name's Johnny the Wizard. I'm from Ohio, and my favorite action figure from 2024 is none other than the Spider-Man Toby Maguire No Way Home Marvel Legend action figure. Now, as you can see, I collect pretty much every major Marvel Legend release from 2024 and beyond, a couple years, but the reason I'm going for this figure in particular is because, like you, I do YouTube, so I spend a lot of time at my desk and just, you know, having a lot of downtime between like video renders and figuring out how I want to edit out videos, so I'm always just fidgeting with this figure and just having it around, posing it and admiring it, because growing up, I'm a little on the younger spectrum of your viewers, so, you know, I'm a little younger, so when the 2007 like Toy Biz figures of Spider-Man came out, I really wanted them, but I couldn't get them because I was a little younger and my mom just didn't, you know, make that happen. So when these figures finally got released in my adulthood, I just, you know, nostalgia took over, and I've just been really enjoying this Spider-Man figure so much. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. So thank you for all of your videos. You know, I've been watching you all the time at work. You've been helping me get through some really long days, and I just really appreciate what you've built on YouTube. So yeah, man, happy holidays, and see you later.
Johnny the Wizard, Toby Maguire from No Way Home, the proper version of those Spider-Man characters. Forget that 3-pack that they tried to force out super early. These were the definitive versions with the unmasked head sculpts. That one looks terrific.
Toy of the year is Black Costume Spider-Man from the Secret Wars. And also, Happy New Year's and have a good Christmas.
Secret Wars Black Costume Spider-Man, another instant hit for Secret Wars Black Costume Spider-Man. Good call, because I kind of thought, it's just another Black Costume Spider-Man, but then people did point out this is the absolutely definitive version of the character. So that's a good choice.
Yo, it's Jose, Chicago, Illinois. My favorite figure of 2024 would have to be this Joy Toy Dark Source. I mean, for 3 3/4 inches figure, like, this guy has everything. I mean, the hat's removable, backpack, bow staff, comes with multiple pairs of hands, Like, you really can't beat it.
Dude, Joy Toy Dark Sauce? That's a total out of left field choice, and I dig it. That's cool. I love these lists because then I keep seeing figures, even at the end of December, that I somehow missed throughout the year. That's a fantastic choice.
Hey Dave, this is Antonio from Chicago, and my 2024 figure that I chose is this guy. His name is Bird Monster Heny, the Thunder Shaking Child. Now there's many reasons why I chose this. One is that he has wonderful paintwork, as you can see here. Great detail, good in articulation, but the highlight of this figure by far has to be the effect that he can do, which is when he slams his hammer into his relic, this light lights up. It's supposed to be him emitting lightning. This is the figure that I wanted to share with you. Peace.
Antonio, dude, the burn monster. I remember reporting on this for Good News and just being like, man, I'm never going to get this in hand, but dude, it looks awesome. And then there you are. You got it. And by Jove, he lives up to my expectations.
Merry Christmas, Dave, and Merry Christmas, my fellow collectors. It's Wu-Tang Batman here again, and I can't believe it's been a year since the last time we did this. And before I get into the figure, I want to say, Dave, congratulations on going full-time on YouTube. I know that's what you wanted for a while. It's what we all wanted for you, and you've finally achieved it through your hard work and dedication. And we can't wait to see what the future brings. So we'll get to the figure. My figure of the year is Dalsim from Jada Toys. Last year it was Fei Long, I believe. This year, Dalsim for $24.99. The accessories that you get, the metal earrings, the bracelets, the stretchy bendy limbs, you cannot go wrong for $24.99. And Jada Toys are just killing it and showing people how to do it, in my opinion. So yeah, this year, Dalsim, and I can't wait for next year. Keep up the good work.
Wu-Tang Batman. Wu-Tang Batman. That's the one. Swing and a miss there, Dave. Great choice with Dalsim. Jada Street Fighter getting more love, and rightly so. They really just like stuck their flag in the ground this year, and they are continuing to bring it. Turquoise Twist with another vote for Odin, and why the heck not? Absolutely spectacular.
Hey Dave, Merry Christmas. I'll take you into my little collection room in the back of my workshop here for my figure of the year. So I'm a big Ghost Rider collector. Everywhere you look in here is Ghost Rider stuff. So it's kind of goes without saying that the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider and Blackheart are kind of my favorites this year. But I would say the figure I picked up and played with the most, definitely Man-Thing. I don't even collect any MCU figures, but I love this. It's big, it's hefty, it makes me feel like a kid. So I don't know, it's got to be a tie between this and Ghost Rider. That's probably a hot take, but I don't know, I don't care. Merry Christmas.
Dude, thank you very much for the tour of the Man Cave. What a beautiful display. And a couple of fantastic choices as well. The Spooky Boys, I'm never going to argue against them.
What's going on, Dave? Merry Christmas, everybody. Top two figures of 2024 are going to be MAFEX Daredevil. This guy is just clean. I am so happy with this release. And the second in command is going to be the Premium DNA Toy Collector exclusive Earthworm Jim. I'm really stoked that they came out with this color. That's going to be it, man. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody.
Man, good calls. Not just for the MAFEX DD, who does look terrific. You want to say clean. Just a clean sculpt and paint. Looks gorgeous. But then Earthworm Jim, I didn't know they made this variant. That's really, really cool. I've got a huge 90s nostalgia for Earthworm Jim. And those Premium DNA figures, spectacular.
Hey guys, so my favorite action figure of 2024 would definitely have to probably be Cable right here. It's so cool and it's just perfect for the display. And
runner-up would have to be, I know this is probably cheating, but that Phoenix head sculpt is amazing, and the base, especially on the X-Men 97 Jean Grey body. So yeah, I don't know, it's tough, but those two are top contenders.
His name's Cable. He's from the future. He has to stop Apocalypse. Hey, I was raised on X-Men 92, so that's always going to be Cable's voice in my head, and that's the Cable on your shelf, and dang it, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better one.
Merry Christmas. I'm Robert from the northeast of England, and my favourite figure of the year is from G.I. Joe Classified. It's the General Hawk.
Robert, finally a little bit of G.I. Joe representation. Hawk looks absolutely awesome. It's that crazy thing where the only reason I don't collect the line is because it would bankrupt me, because I'd want them all.
Hey Dave, and to all the fans out there from Dave's YouTube channel, Merry Christmas, man. It's amazing seeing you guys this lovely day. And I gotta admit, Dave, picking our favorite Christmas toy that we got from last year, or our favorite toy this whole year, was really a challenge. And I admit, I went down a few, but I want to show you some of my favorites. First of all, this Dinobot Transmetal 2 from Beast Wars was my all-time favorite toy this year from the Transformers collection. It was amazing. Also, I love Dragon Ball Z. I got Goku Full Power, which is amazing SH figure art. And then I got Frieza Full Power too. And I admit, Dave, you haven't collected Dragon Ball Z, you should get the Full Power Goku. It's amazing. And I got this for my wife, which is really cool, me as a Spider-Man. And I got into wrestling more this year as well. I even got myself a wrestling ring, having all my favorite toys wrestling, which is really cool. And then I got the NECA Turtles, but I've been having those for a while. But I gotta admit, my favorite toy, my top two, was from Spider-Man. I'm a big fan, as you can tell. And I got them from Mezco. And they're the first ones I ever got, and I love them. These are my Spider-Man display. You guys can see is the Center 6 that Spider-Man's fighting. But my favorite two, I couldn't narrow down to one, is definitely this Green Goblin. I just love it. The material it comes with, the detail, the design, unbelievable. I mean, this is top notch, man. I mean, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you got to get this. And of course, the web slinger himself, man. The web slinger himself, Spider-Man, man. I love this figure, man. This is amazing. I love everything that came with it, the accessories, the details. I love it, the cloth design. So that's what I got for Christmas. I love it. So Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year, and have a great day, and God bless.
Dude, fantastic display. And you know me, I'm a Mezco man. Even when they have flaws, I still love them because it's the art of action figures, baby. And it's great to see that representation on the shelf.
Hey Dave, I'm Uncanny Mr. Wilkes. I'm from Louisiana, and my figure of the year is CT Toys Wolverine. I got my Christmas display all set up. It would be Rachel Summers, but one day.
Uncanny Mr. Wilkes, interesting choice with the CT Wolverine. I was tempted to put some of these KO versions on my top 10 because they're so good, but I'm like, can I justify it? Well, you can, and I appreciate that. And hey, next year, maybe we'll be toasting a new Rachel Summers figure.
Hey Dave, big fan of the channel. Thanks for having me on your holiday special. My name's Static Fantastic, and it's my favorite figure of 2024. We got the JM Toys Wanted Cowboy, aka Woody. You know, he Andy's favorite figure, and in 2024, he my favorite figure. Always wanted a Woody in my collection, but just the Toy Story vibe was too much for me. It was too cartoony. I wanted something like this, to where as though the aesthetics of them can fit in with the collection. Articulation, that gun not included. But articulation on the beam, soft goods, everything you could say, anything you can name. The Wanted gun and got it. Thank you. Have a blessed one. Catch you in 2025.
Dude, what an awesome choice that I would have never thought about. I remember reporting on this figure on Good News, and lo and behold, you've got it, and he looks badass. Like, he's still got the Woody costume, which is kind of bright and silly, but then it's like real and gritty as well. Such a weird, awesome mashup. I really love that.
Hey folk,
Hey fellow model behaviors, this is Maurice, aka Deepak Rat from Trinidad and Tobago, and these are my favorite action figures for this year, 2024.
Maurice, great to see the Toy TMNT figures getting some love. They might be a smaller scale, but the amount of work and detail they pack into those, oh man, they look glorious.
Hey there, model behaviorans. It's JC Hesh here. It's that wonderful time of year where Santa Dave allows everyone from Behavior Town to join in on the fun and give their thoughts on what their favorite figure of the year was. So for me, I thought long and hard, and I dwelled and dwelled and dwelled. And then finally, I settled on this guy, the Pop X Gong Kingdom Come Superman. Looks like a Mezco, moves like a Marvel legend. Figure of the year. Merry Christmas, everybody.
JC Hesh, a shout out for the Gong Superman. I'm lucky enough to have him on my shelf as well. And while I can pick out a few flaws, that head sculpt, it's a thing of beauty, man. Thing of beauty.
Merry Christmas, everyone. My pick for 2024's figure of the year is Mezco Bishop. Now, I know he didn't come out in 2024, but I got him in 2024, and, you know, he's got blasters, guns, grenades, soft goods. What more could you want?
Mezco Bishop, a great choice. I was so happy to crack mine open this year as well. Absolutely phenomenal Mezco figure. And dude, I got to say, it's a good looking model behavior shirt as well.
Hi there, Mr. Grudge here. This is my figure of the year, Skeletor from the Masters of the Universe Origins cartoon collection. Basically, he just looks like he stepped out the cartoon series from the 80s, and that's my childhood. Merry Christmas.
Mr. Grudge, Skeletor. What a great looking, classic, retro, nostalgic looking figure. I love what the MotU line did, taking the old school 80s toys and then just giving them the modern quality of life improvements. That Skeletor's great.
This is my submission for Displaying-Model-Behaviour's Christmas special with my favorite legend of the year. For me, it would be nearly impossible to pick just one, just because of the amount of amazing figures that came out this year. So I thought I'd cheat a little and do a top 3 type thing. My third place is the Astonishing Wolverine. I like this one a lot. It is my first suited up comic Wolverine. I had a Logan, but I love the bright colors. I love how poseable it is. I love how short it is next to the other ones. It's a great figure. Second place, the Iron Man Wave She-Hulk. This one is just great. There's no way around it. We haven't had a She-Hulk in years. I think the last suited She-Hulk was Toy Biz days or early Hasbro days. And they knocked it out of the park with this one. I love the bright colors. I love how good it looks in your 90s Avengers display. It's up there. It's great. And my favorite, though, is easily the Mindless Wave Blade. I love all the accessories it came with. I love that you can take the coat off and it still looks good. My only gripe is that I wish it came with a non-screaming head, but that is my favorite figure of the year. Merry Christmas.
Yet another vote for She-Hulk, and why the heck not? I still don't have her in my collection, but I think it's just a matter of time. I'm going to wait until I go back to the UK. Then I think I'll buy her. I can't be buying more things here, although I probably will.
Hello, Dave. My name is David as well, or Dave, and I'm from the US. My favorite figure of the year was and this was hard because I collect 3 lines of figures: Transformers, Star Wars, and Marvel Legends. I have a lot of them, but my favorite figure of the year was the Marvel Legends Superior Spider-Man. I love that storyline, and I'm so happy we got an updated figure of him. There's a lot of other good ones in this year, like Scarlet Spider, and just a lot of figures I got this year that I liked. But this is probably my favorite. And yeah. Keep up the great content, Dave. Love your channel. Been watching for years. Thank you.
David, Superior Spider-Man, one of the few Marvel Legends that I actually got my hands on this year. And hey, I was going to say Otto Octavius, but no, what was the name he went by? Elliot Tolliver? I think that might have been it. Whatever his nom de plume was when he wasn't Peter Parker, he looks great in that suit. Marvel Legends, they did him justice.
Hi, my name is David, and these are my top 3 action figures of 2024. At number 3, we've got the MAFEX Daredevil. At number 2, we've got the Mezco's The Batman. And the top spot for 2024 goes to the Pop Mart Gong Studio Kingdom Come Superman. Merry Christmas, all!
David, 3 amazing choices. Daredevil, Batman, and Gong Superman as well. A couple of repeat figures who are getting a lot of love this year, and rightly so. Again, the more I see of that MAFEX Daredevil, the more I'm like, I could probably justify him, because he does look good.
Hey Dave, this is Tom from Northern Virginia, and my action figure of the year is... Get out of here. Actually, it's this guy. Nagahide from G.I. Joe Classified. He's a great figure, but for me, it's the nostalgia. See, I had this guy as a kid. In fact, I still have the Warthog that came with him. So it was great to get a new, awesome version to go with this. And I can't praise Hasbro, Joe Team enough for being willing to give us figures from throughout the vintage run. Not just the 1982 to 1987 golden era. And can't go wrong with an eye patch monkey. I love this guy. Thanks. Merry Christmas.
Tom Norhide. It's the Cobra characters that really, really make me want to buy some more G.I. Joes, because all of them have so much detail and love crammed into them. The military style guys are fun and impressive, but it's the wackier ones that are always going to have my heart. And Norhide, yeah, he's terrific.
Hey Dave and Displaying-Model-Behaviour. I'm Josh and I'm currently living in Norway, but I'm from the UK. This year I've not gotten a lot of Marvel figures, but what I have gotten into is anime, and I'm currently watching One Piece. I'm on episode 600, and of course I had to get the figure that came out this year, Romance Dawn Monkey D. Luffy. And man, he's a blast to play with. I've not put him down since I got him like a week ago. Man, the accessories he comes with, different faces, and the meat, amazing. Only gripe is he doesn't come with the Gum Gum accessories like the Gum Gum pistol and Gum Gum bazooka, but Tomashi Nations will release that next year, so no problem. And I'm excited to see Zoro, Sanji, and Usopp come out next year. So yeah, this is my figure of the year, and I hope everyone watching has a great Christmas and a great New Year. Thank you.
Josh with a little bit of anime representation, One Piece. I love the franchise, even though I've never read an issue or seen an episode, but it dominates Universal Studios, so I feel like I'm always immersed in it. And this is a great figure.
Merry Christmas, David, and everybody watching Displaying Model Behaviour. My name's Adam from FWCI Collector's Edition, and my number 1 figure of the year 2024 is... Dalsim from Jada Toys. This figure's got everything you could possibly want. It's got fantastic articulation, it's got multiple heads, it's got multiple hands, it's got big, long, giant, extendable limbs for every single limb on the man's body. You can do this if you feel like it. It's a bit much to me, but Jada Toys are absolutely knocking it out the park, and Dalsim is the man. He's got his piece skulls, he's gonna go get Froyo afterwards. It is truly an outstanding figure. So Merry Christmas everybody, may you all stay warm around your yoga flame. Back to you, Dave.
Adam, chalk up another vote for Dalsim. It's difficult to decide which Jada figure is best, but when you consider the bendy wire as well, yeah, it's gotta be Dalsim.
This is Fuzzy Barbarian from Australia. I totally didn't forget to introduce myself in my video. Hey, Displaying Model Behaviorers and Dave. This year was really great for action figures for me, because I collect a bunch of different lines, and there are a lot of great figures coming out from all the lines, some new, some old lines. But the standout figure of the year for me is actually... the cheapest one in this bunch, Jada Toys Mega Man. There's just so much to him for the asking price. He has just the right amount of accessories that you get to get some play out of him. He has articulation that doesn't fight with his design, that works with it. He even has shading, like shading on a $40 domestic figure. For the inaugural figure of a line, you could not do better than this guy. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone.
Phew, Mega Man. I keep seeing Mega Man on the shelves when I go toy hunting, and I'm always like, oh, you don't need him, Dave, you don't. But then again, Marvel vs. Capcom, that's going to be the theme of next year, we think, so maybe we could justify him. I think the next time I see him in the wild, he's coming home with me.
Hello, hello, hello. So we're showing off different collectibles that we have gathered throughout the years, and I think I have one for the best collectible item. I got it 4 years ago, and it's a very proud display amongst my collectibles. This is it. Its name is Whiskey, and it's a little gremlin. And she's a Bengal cat, and many people want to have her in their collection, but unfortunately this little gremlin stays with me, and so does all of her needy desires. So yeah, top that.
Brita, understanding the assignment and then totally doing whatever she wants to do. And God bless you. I love you, honey. Thank you so much for the video. Whiskey, Merry Christmas. I hope that you both have a wonderful day. Congratulations for the most off-the-wall video.
Hello, I'm Oakley from West Australia, and for me, my figure of the year is definitely the MAFEX Daredevil. Anything you can want in a Daredevil figure, right in this package.
Brother, that Daredevil, man, it's like the ghost of Christmas past. He keeps coming back going, remember me? I should be on your shelf, shouldn't I? Went a bit Sean Connery there. But yeah, he should be. He looks great.
Hi, I'm Eric Fulion from the Philippines. My 2025 figure of the year for Marvel Legends, it's Danny Gans. And my personal pick is the Joy Toy Warhammer Dreadnought. Almost 12 inches tall. Look at the details. I love this so much, and I have also the other Dreadnoughts. Just let me show you how tall it is compared to Marvel Legends. Thank you everyone, and see you next year. Bye.
Eric Fullen of the Fullen Report, the man who guarantees that I will always have things to talk about on Good News. Brother, you don't know how important you are to the channel. Honestly, if you did, you'd probably start charging me. But dude, great choices. Those Joyhammer? Those Warhammer Joy Toy figures, that's the one. They look insane. Absolutely incredible. Now you got to get that huge big one coming out next year. Come on, you owe it to yourself.